ABA is on the brink of collapse, and here's why. Insurance companies are watching closely, and if we don't fix the problems in our field, they could start pulling funding. Many ABA companies are enforcing a minimum of 20 to 30 hours per week of services, not based on client need, but for their own convenience. Just like this ice, ABA is breaking down slowly but surely. Unethical billing practices by some are calling into question the integrity of all BCBAs and ABA providers. Autistic advocates are fighting against outdated compliance-based practices, and families are walking away. More BCBAs are leaving the field every single day. And the ones who are staying, well, they're drowning in impossible caseloads and moral distress. If we don't change the way that we practice, the entire field of ABA is at risk. But there is a way forward, and I'm about to show you exactly what needs to change. So let's be real. You didn't push yourself to the limit, sacrificing time, energy, and your sanity to become certified just to end up drowning in paperwork and spending your days justifying every decision you make. But here you are, constantly chasing billable hours instead of focusing on actually helping your clients. And then when you're completely drained, they simply tell you to just practice self-care. Like that's going to fix a system that's broken at its core. Isn't it exhausting? Navigating resistance from schools, trying to earn the trust of skeptical parents, and working alongside other BCBAs who may see things differently, all while just trying to do what's best for your clients. And the worst part, if you're watching incredible professionals leave the field every day and there's nothing you can do about it, you might be wondering, am I next? Then there's the backlash, the people calling ABA harmful, the advocates who say we're doing more harm than good. Maybe you've even been called an abuser yourself, like I have. You're trying to evolve to bring ethics and real autonomy into your practice, but it feels like the field just keeps dragging its feet. And while we're stuck in the same old fights, other models are taking over. Parents are walking away. Schools are hiring behavior specialists instead of real BCBAs. And if we don't do something, if we don't change the way we practice, ABA is going to disappear, and maybe it should. Look, I've been exactly where you are, frustrated, exhausted, watching talented BCBAs burn out and leave the field because it felt impossible for them to keep up. I saw it happening to colleagues, and I felt it creeping in for myself too. But I refused to believe that's just how it was. I started looking for solutions, real practical ways to do this job differently, not just to survive ABA, but to actually thrive in it. That's why I built the Master ABA Dojo. It's a space where BCBAs come together to support each other, find better ways to work, and build careers that are sustainable and fulfilling. And today I want to share with you the exact framework that's already helping so many BCBAs make this shift. So how do we actually go about fixing this? How do we make sure that ABA survives and actually becomes what it's meant to be? First, we have to stop treating compliance as the goal. We've spent years trying to make kids follow rules, but real progress happens when we form a partnership with the learner, creating an environment where they feel safe, heard, and understood. Every time we choose compliance over client needs, we lose another piece of what makes ABA effective. Next, we need to stop slapping the same cookie cutter treatment plans on every client. We're supposed to be all about individualized services, but too often we're just using the same tired templates because we're so overwhelmed with unrealistic expectations that we don't have the time to truly focus on each individual child. It's time to make our interventions as unique as the people we serve. And then there's collaboration, and I mean real, true collaboration. It's not about being the expert and expecting everyone to just listen. It's about building real partnerships. Too many BCBAs find themselves in uncomfortable conversations with parents or school teams, not because they don't care about their perspectives, but because they haven't been given the skills to navigate those moments. The future of ABA depends on our ability to rebuild trust, work alongside families, and create meaningful change together. Because when we shift from rigid practices to true collaboration, everything changes. And finally, we have to redefine success. It's not about how many billable hours we rack up or how many behaviors we reduce. It's about whether our clients' lives actually improve and whether we can build a career that we don't want to escape from. We don't have time to keep waiting. ABA is melting away, but we still have the chance to reshape it before it's gone. ABA is at a crossroads, and you have two choices. You can keep doing what isn't working, or you can be a part of the future. We are ABA innovators. We refuse to accept burnout as the norm. We lead with ethics, advocate for autonomy, and build careers that sustain us while empowering our clients. We are redefining what it means to be a BCBA together, and together we rise. The BCBAs inside the Master ABA Dojo are already making the shift. They're getting better results, working fewer hours, and actually loving their jobs again. And the best part is that you don't have to figure this out alone. You do have a choice. You can keep grinding it out, hoping things are going to change, or you can take action now. If you're tired of feeling stuck, if you're ready to build a career that actually works for you, then join us inside the Master ABA Dojo. This isn't just another membership. This is a movement. And it's a place where BCBAs are redefining what it means to thrive in this field, where you get real mentorship, actual support, and the tools to make ABA work the way it was meant to. Because if we don't take action now, ABA won't be here to save us. Join the movement now, take action, and be part of the future of ABA.